So, rumor has it that the best starter ship in Star Citizen is the Avenger Titan, hands down. But can such a bold claim really be true? Keep watching and we'll talk about it. Hey everyone, it's Matt, and with the anniversary sale right around the corner, I figured now would be a great time to go over the different starter packages as well as some ship upgrades that might be up for a discount when we hit the sale coming this Friday. So if you watch nothing else, know that your best $45 option is probably the Mustang Alpha, and your best $65 option is definitely the Avenger Titan. If you're willing to spend that extra money, the Avenger definitely trumps most options, but we'll explain why that is and explain some of the advantages and disadvantages of each ship in the rest of this video. And all of these prices could change during the anniversary sale, but it's great to have this kind of knowledge about the ships as you head in. So the first ship that we'll look at as part of the two $45 options is the Mustang Alpha. So the Mustang Alpha is definitely the lighter and faster of the two, and both of them kind of have the same weaponry, and both of them have 6 cargo units available in their cargo stores. However, because of their design, they don't actually have dedicated walkable cargo bays, and that means that you can't place packages if you were to do a delivery mission, and that leaves them kind of at a disadvantage since take-up and delivery contracts are some of the most common missions available. But the biggest advantage that the Aurora has over the Mustang is that the Aurora has a bed, which may not seem important, but when Star Citizen eventually implements full persistence, it's going to require you to log out in a bed if you want to stay in the same spot. Otherwise, if you don't have a bed, when you log back in, you're just going to spawn at the default location, whether that's Port Olisar or Hurston, and your ship will be despawned and it'll have to come back in via a kiosk. So having a bed could be a really important option. That's something that the Aurora has, and keep that in mind as we look at some of the more expensive options. And the next one that we're going to look at is the Avenger Titan. Now, I know I've been hyping up the Avenger a lot, but it comes with a good reason. Out of all the options that we're going to be looking at today, the Avenger is the only one with decent size 3 weapon mounts. It has size 2 missile mounts. It has a fully functional walkable cargo bay where you can place packages for pickup and delivery missions, and it has a bed, as I mentioned, which is a really important aspect. So the downside is that it's a little bit more expensive than the $45 packages. You'll notice on the pledge page that the Avenger Stalker is listed instead of the Avenger Titan, and it's completely different. Instead of a cargo bay, it has jail cells, usually used for things like bounty hunting and being part of a police force, so that's very different from the Titan. The way you get the Titan is by getting a Mustang Alpha package and then doing a ship upgrade to the Avenger Titan for $20. It should be noted that the Mustang Alpha is actually worth $5 more than the Aurora MR. I'm not sure why, but that just gives the Mustang more value when you're looking to upgrade the ship. But we're going to continue looking forward and look at some more expensive options that might compare with the Avenger. First, starting off with the Origin 300i. Now, if you compare the 300i to the Avenger on paper, the statistics really don't add up. For example, the 300i only has 2 units of cargo space as opposed to the Avenger's 8 units, and although they have similar front weapon mounts, being size 2 and size 3, the 300i has much weaker missiles, being only size 1. Now, they both have a bed, but the importance here is the manufacturer that you're purchasing from. You see, Origin is known in the lore of Star Citizen to be a luxury manufacturer, like buying a Mercedes-Benz. It's not just the raw cargo capacity you have, it's that your seat will be plush leather and your interior is sculpted by a well-known architect, that kind of thing. However, Aegis, on the other hand, is much more of a military manufacturer. They're going to have military-grade parts, they're going to be more form and function over anything else. Even manufacturers like MISC, which is a company that normally focuses on really heavy industrial crafts, have taken design cues from alien technology, which led them to design one of their most unique and obscure-looking ships in the Star Citizen lineup, known as the Reliant Core. The Reliant comes in as our most expensive option, being a game package that costs $85, and the price point probably isn't worth it. According to the stats page, it only has a cargo hold of 4, and although it has reasonable weapon mounts, size 2 and size 3, the only real advantage it has is the extra seat. It's technically a 2-person craft, and although it doesn't have a bed, you can fit another person as your co-pilot, and the entire ship will actually rotate on its axis and kind of creates this weird vertical flying effect. Now, the Reliant core is scheduled to have a rework done in Alpha 3.4, but the only thing that they're changing is the cargo bay, because right now it's currently bugged where it'll glitch or sometimes not allow you to place stuff inside. So the only real advantage that the Reliant has is the extra seat, which may allow you to take a friend along or pick up an NPC who needs to be picked up for a mission or a contract. But at a steep price point and with other ships available with better features and beds and whatnot, unless you really enjoy the aesthetic of the Reliant, it may not be the best option right now. So that wraps it up for the starter ships. I think if you're looking in the $45 range, it's going to come down to whether you really want the bed in the Aurora, or if you want to use the Mustang Alpha with its $5 extra value to maybe upgrade in the future. And if you're willing to put a little bit more in, putting in the $65 for the Avenger Titan is definitely a buy worth doing. And put a comment down below if you're interested in other ships. If you'd like a summary on the medium-sized ships or maybe some light fighter craft, I can always do that as well. And I also noticed that most of my viewers aren't subscribers, so I'll be putting out a video each week, and if you want to hear more, just hit the subscribe button and you'll get a notification when a video comes out. Otherwise, have a great Thanksgiving, keep an eye out on the anniversary sale, and I'll catch you soon. Have a good one.